Listening like a Jedi. There's a reason why, with the 50s mentality, how they said don't talk about religion and politics. And we're seeing a lot of the growing pains of a lot of things not being addressed. And people are so polarized, not to the fact that they don't want to listen to somebody that's different. We're shouting at each other, still talking about religion and politics, but we're shouting down each other, and we're not really listening to the other side and enhancing, because I always figure that the truth lands somewhere. In a polarizing view, the truth lands somewhere in between where you are and where I am. So a really good example of somebody that was able to do this and is able to do this is Daryl Davis, an African-American blues player who has befriended and listened to lots of people in the Ku Klux Klan here in America. And this is not about black and white for me. It's about listening to somebody that has polarizing views and difference than you, and being able to still live in community and evolve and enhance each other in positive ways. The result for Daryl Davis, that we're going to show a little video of what he's done. The result for Daryl Davis was able to talk that he knows of around 100 or 200 people out of the Ku Klux Klan. And a lot of these people were leaders firsthand that he talked out of. So there's certain areas that there is no Ku Klux Klan. And it was by him listening and not trying to control and not trying to argue and get butthurt like a lot of us are doing today. He's somebody that, even though I have my own way of doing it, he's an example of what is possible, how powerful listening can be. So if your aunt's a Trump supporter, just being able to listen to it and see where she's from. Not getting, my aunt must be racist because she's a Trump supporter. Not getting lathered up in there. So check out some videos on Daryl Davis and know what is possible. And find your own way of doing it. Check it out.
There'll be those who will not look beyond the picture of me shaking hands with a Klansman in a robe and hood. And of course, they'll have that visceral reaction like, what the hell is going on here?
It is something we never see. A black man attending KKK rallies where crosses are burning and racist views are being spewed.
Some of their beliefs are that African Americans, black people, are born with smaller brains, that we are inherently lazy, we are inherently prone to crime, raping people, especially white women.
There is one question Daryl has repeatedly asked members of the Klan.
How can you hate me when you don't even know me? They've never had an answer that they can come up with that justifies how they can hate me.
In the last 30 years, Daryl says 200 members across the country have left the KKK as a direct result of his involvement.
He was very vicious, very violent, and very racist. But at the very end, he said that he respected me. The culture of racism existed long before Donald Trump, long before President Obama, long before Bush or Clinton or whoever. We, American citizens, are to blame for fostering that culture of racism. Talking about race in this country has been taboo for a very long time. People don't want to talk about it.
Daryl believes the only way to end racism is to confront it head on.
Progress is made when you give somebody a platform where they can express their views, even if you don't agree with them. When two enemies are talking, they're not fighting, they're talking. It's when the talking ceases that the ground becomes fertile for violence.
Gina Silva, Fox 11 News.